Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in, sharing your most precious asset with me, and you're here with the Crypto Lifer. If you're new to the show, get ready for a fast-paced, amazing rocket ship to the moon. We're going to keep it moving every single day here with cryptocurrency. We're going to give you some trades. We're going to teach you how to trade. We're going to talk about different coins. We're going to go into deep dives. We're going to talk about what I like, and we're going to talk about what you like. We're going to have a blast together. We're going to have a deep dive together. We're going to find out about each other. We're going to find out about the space, and we're going to learn how to build a beautiful community and be beautiful people. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. If you're a true crypto lifer, hit that like button. I like to get the watchers up to the like so we can get that energy, that power all the way up. It is Friday. Everything is going well. Everything is pushing us forward. So I want you guys to realize that I love you. And without you guys, I would have nothing. Shout out to every crypto lifer up in the spot. Thank you for sharing your most precious asset with me, guys. And that is your time. High vibes. Happy Friday from the higher frequency. It's always high vibes. Have you said thank you today? Have you said thank you today? I woke up and walked to the bathroom when I woke up this morning. I had two of my legs. There are people, I say this every morning, there are people that went to Afghanistan, young kids, 19, 24. They got their legs blown off in a Humvee. They cannot walk to the bathroom in the morning. They get up and look at a wheelchair like they got out of a dream. They may be running in their dreams, and they open their eyes and they look and they go, nope, not today. I lost my legs. So thank you for my legs, dear Lord. Thank you for my hands. Thank you for my mind. Thank you for everything that I've been given in this life. Much appreciated. Just want to say thank you right off the bat. Thank you to everyone here on the live stream, pushing it forward. Love you guys. All right. Thank you to the Patreon power. Shout out to Cat of Sice. Sir, blessed a lot. I am blessed and grateful every single day. Gratitude is attitude. Good morning from beautiful Cabo, St. Lucas, Mexico. I'm thankful for being on vacation. Shout out to Myra out on Cabo. Send some pictures to the Telegram if you can. Let us see what it's like in those beautiful places, guys. If you go traveling, send a picture into the Crypto Lifer Trading Group. We'd love to see a beautiful vista. We'd love to see a mountaintop. We'd love to see wherever you're at. Wine glass, boss. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you so much. And there is the glass. The jar will appear. There is the jar. That is the tip jar. If you send a tip, you'll send a tip into my jar. I'd much appreciate it. What's up, guys? How's everybody doing on this fantastic Friday? I absolutely love Fridays, guys. It's amazing. People buying Polkadog. A lot of people buying ADA. Cardano getting bought up a lot. This is your times to get Cardano. If you miss Cardano, build up Cardano. Sydney, Australia, the best. Shout out to Ozzy Drew. My uncle lives in Sydney. Beautiful city. Bondi Beach, baby. Bondi Beach. Ethereum doing its thing. Link doing its thing. Big Bitcoin buys. Giant Bitcoin buys coming on in there. Matic getting fired on into the game. So let's take a look at what's going on for Bitcoin. Holding 37,000. Okay, you can see the title of my video. Will BTC see 25K or will 35K hold? Bitcoin, Ethereum, top alts, crypto market analysis live, baby. We're going to go over it for you every single day like we do. Every single day. Okay, so this is what I see. Bitcoin's in a channel. Up. It went down, up, down, up, down. This says it's going to go back to the upside. 4 hour is oversold, ready to rock. So far, so good. I believe Bitcoin's going to break back up to the top. Where's that target? $44,000. But don't, whoa, hold your horses, hold your horses. We're a little bearish before we're bullish. If you remember on the live stream yesterday, I said, do not be mad if you see us break down. Remember as we were coming on up? Yesterday on the live stream, I'm saying we're going to break to the downside. Shout out to Robert Hordia, man. I remember you, Robert, ever since you've been in my group, man. Much respect to Robbie. Appreciate you, Robert. And let me take a sip out of that. Bam. A sip out of my jar. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Let's keep that energy high. I'm going to bring the music down just a little bit for you guys. I'm going to keep it up for me, though. Straight in, no BS in here. Shout out to Crazy Trade. Shout out to everyone here in the live. What's up, Lifer? Cheers for the swing trade on TFUEL, my dude. Amen. Hey, we had to pull out what we had to do. Anthony Murray, appreciate you getting in on that swing trade for TFUEL. We'll take a look at that. But we did. We're continually taking profits. We're continually making money. You just got to take, 20% here, 30% here. Not like we used to. But I'm telling you, there's still going to be beautiful opportunities in the market, regardless. Okay? So this is a trade for Bitcoin, right? But hold on. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. 1 hour's overbought. But you know what? Now it's coming down to oversold pretty fast. Really fast. That's like the fastest reset on the 1 hour I've seen in a long time. Interesting. Because just an hour ago, I was talking about this. MITX and a cup and handle on the hourly. Crypto Maniac, much respect to you. See, this is what I see. This is the channel. I want people who calling out trades. Cup and handle, right? Oh, I see a Adam and Eve double bottom. I see this. I mean this. Boom, 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 boom. Just getting off the boat. Coming to see you. I promise this time. Dude, that's much respect. I can't wait to see you, man. Yes. I love seeing people I love, man. Muse is coming. We're going to have to do a live stream together. We're going to have to do a live stream on the porch. 2 Boston guys talking about crypto. Woo, Lifer Bless in Miami Beach. Thank you for your show. Shout out to Gary W. Up in the spot. Litecoin, it's crashing. Oh my God. Liquidations coming in. Oh, they're liquidating people up all day long. I'm going to take you through the liquidations right now just so I can show you. Guys, I am a database of knowledge and wealth. I'm going to teach you how to do the same. Okay? Whalebot wrecked, Whalebot sniper. Easy. Let's take a look at Whalebot sniper and Whalebot wrecked. Unusual buying activity. 11 Bitcoin in 11 minutes. 4 days ago. Unusual selling activity. Half a Bitcoin in 15 seconds. 946. Not that great, right? But there was unusual. That we could see some better stuff than that. But I like Whalebots wrecked. Watch. Whalebots wrecked is hilarious. It shows you the liquidations real fast around the market. Liquidated long on Bitcoin Q futures 37.3, sell 159,000. Liquidated XRP at 80 cents, sell 293,000. Right? Liquidated XBC 36.7, sell 2.93 million dollars. And look at how many longs just got liquidated. Liquidated 36.5 on the futures. 36.7. Look, ooh, there it came. They just came and got them. They were like, oh, you guys want to keep your buys and you're going to have your little stop orders down here? Snatch. Guys, this is the perfect time to get into Bitcoin. When they're liquidating everyone, you want to buy into Bitcoin. You got me? Honestly, we could break this down. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. This is Bitcoin Live, baby. We're watching Bitcoin Live. And we take no prisoners here on this channel. Honestly, this would be a perfect time to get in on a futures trade on the 1 hour, on the 1 minute. Watch this. This is how I do this. Watch this on the 1 minute. See if the 15 minutes oversold as well. You are. Bam. That's called a lock-in. When you have the 15 minute and the 1 minute, both oversold, ready to rock. So what you do is you wait for this to dip. And what you want to do is you want to look for bullish divergence. I'm going to teach you right now how to future trade. That could be the pump, but don't fall into that. Sometimes that's not the pump back. Could have been that. That could have been the divergence, but usually there's 2. Interesting. This could be it right here, though. This could be the dip in the pump back. But usually there's 2. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Usually it's going to come back down and hit this. And then you're going to get this. This is what we're waiting for. I'll show you what we're looking for. You don't want to be fooled. You want to be ahead of the crowd. I'm about to blow your mind. This is how we used to trade all the time on the channel. It's been a while since we did these wacky live trades. Bam. Bam, right? And then we want to see this come down. And then we get into the trade on the bullish divergence. Doesn't always happen, but 9 out of 10 times it does. Like right here, you're sitting in this channel. You're sitting in the bounce back here. They're going to dump this on you. I'm telling you. They're just playing games. See, look. Right? I've watched these market makers too much, man. They suck you into the trade here and they dump on you again. This is not the end yet. But I'm telling you, this is a good time because now we're going to see the 1 hour oversold and the 4 hour oversold. I'm about to give you your trade for Bitcoin. We're going to go back to 44K. Pretty nicely. And I'm going to show you why and how. Bear with me. This is Bitcoin Live, my friends. Bitcoin Live. We're watching Bitcoin Live. Right as the dump happened, we happen to be here. So we watched the dump live occur. So why not let me show you one of my tricks of the trade, how I get into dumps on the 1 minute. Okay? Make sure the 1 minute and the 15 minute are both oversold. I call it the 15 minute, the 15 to 1 lock-in. 15 to 1 lock-in. This is how you trade futures. Okay? Now, you're only going to trade this to the 15 minute comes back to the upside. Then you're going to get out of the trade. Unless you want to make a longer trade and ride it out. That's also possible. But in futures, I don't do that, right? You can then take your futures profits and swing them into a BTC up position possibly. That's another idea, okay? Shout out to everyone in my group, guys. I'm able to do, I'm getting in. So, guys, if you know what Nominex is, I'm going to show you something about Nominex real quick. All right. Just changing the subject while Bitcoin does its thing. I want to, we're waiting for it to kind of flirt around here. I'm telling you, see how it dumped again? See how I told you that wasn't the recovery? I knew it. I knew it because I watch for this divergence every time. This is how you trade futures. You got to be smarter than the market maker. You got to have a plan that they don't know you have. Okay? There's the divergence playing out now. Look at it. There's what we're looking for. This is what I'm looking for. And now I have this playing and I'm doing this. When I can lock in an uptrend or a flat zone, even though we're coming to the downside. I told you there was more coming, right? I told you. They always play the same pattern out first. You would have thought, I'm missing the green. No. There it is. This could be it. Now, if I see a flip up on the RSI now, there's my bullish divergence. And that tells me I can get into the trade. But only then on the second hill to the upside. Okay? Can I get a flip up? Do I get the flip? I'm looking for a flip up here on the RSI. I'm giving you guys gold right here. What I'm giving you. This is gold. I teach this in tutoring sessions. This is how to trade futures. I don't even like teaching people how to trade futures because I want you to understand how to trade spot first. I'd love to give you a Bybit link and make tons of money on referrals, but that's not my thing. Okay? It's not how I operate. So you're going to keep watching this. We want this to flip up now. Now we're getting even more divergence. And you can see the divergence is kicking in because this angle is way sharper than the other angle. 36.5, they're playing with us. This is a Bitcoin dump here on the 1 minute. We're watching it closely, guys. I'm teaching you how to buy the bottom. You're going to be on the 1 minute closely watching this. Intense with the music. Intense with the music. Intense with the music. There it is. I believe that is it. That is the confirmed divergence right there. Confirmed divergence right there. Bam. I would buy into the trade right here. Snatchies. Let's take a BTC up trade right now. Live on camera. And see if I can put my money where my mouth is. And make it that is the divergence right there. We should pump from there. That's the divergence. That's where you want to get in. This should continue to pump to the upside. This is the move. Bing. And you should be able to trade it back up to resistance right here and then get out. Quick little futures trade. But that was your entry right there. I called it for you. You got to be fast as a fast though. Bam, bam. And we should pump off the divergence now. But do not get fooled by the first one on the low here. It's always the second one with the lower low. I'm telling you right now. You could even take your money right now and get out of the trade. It's very, very treacherous times, my friends. You need to really understand your divergences. You need to know how to play them. And that's how you would get into this trade. Okay? I just taught you valuable information you can use for the rest of your life. Now you can look at the 15-minute that is also just getting busy. And what you can see here is, okay, nice dump, but we're coming back to the upside. Now we're going to look at bigger time frames, bigger positional strength, but this should be the time you get into the trade now. We're ready to rock out. That was your low. You would have thought I timed the music with the beautiful entry right there, but I just showed you how to buy bottoms. You really have to know what you're doing. This should continue to the upside. I've seen it many, many, many times in my life. Many, many times. If it dumps again, it could happen. Nothing's guaranteed, but highly unlikely. Highly unlikely based off the divergence. The algorithms have kicked in now. The algorithms have kicked in. This is going to fly. And you're back, how does Crypto Lifer know this? Because he's out of his mind. That's why, right? You'll get there too one day, I promise. I promise. I promise. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Respect to the man, knows what he is doing. Damn, bro, that PDOG up 400% since yesterday. Damn, I missed it. Yeah, baby, we got that PDOG. Can't miss PDOG, right? Didn't I buy PDOG? I'm pretty sure. Boss moves. Doc UST broke out of a down channel and it's about to retest. Still learning. Not financial advice. No worries. But see how this is starting to move now off the divergence? Bam. I was about to put a large stack on that. Look, 3 commas. I'm going to show you guys something real fast. How I knew that was the bottom. And then you got the 4-hour and the 1-hour both oversold in your favor. Now you're combining multiple time frames. You're projecting into the future while you're playing in the present. You're combining all the time frames, right? You're making it make sense. You're doing what it does. You're doing what it do. Okay? How did I know these were going to be all green candles? I'm just telling you, this is what I've seen this so many times off the divergence, man. Do not be fooled by the first low. I just taught you, yo, you guys, what a beautiful thing we just saw on the live. You're lucky we got a dump on the live and I was able to live stream this. Just gave away gold. Absolute gold. I call it the 15 to 1 lock-in. It's something that I've basically perfected and skilled, right? And you could still get knocked out. Like, I would start scaling out of these. Like, these are very high risk trades. Extremely high risk. But if you played your position right, already up to 0.5%. Usually I'm at 34x leverage, right? So you're doing your thing. 1% would be 30%. So you'd be up about 15% right now in the trade. Okay? 15% would have taken 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes. All right? I'm telling you right now, we're going to get at least to this resistance. I'm going to start futures trading live just for fun again. Just for with some hot music on. Just like keep it moving. But Bitcoin bottom right here at 36.9. Honestly. Now we're holding the support line. You want to see if we can hold the support line. Big deal. And now look what we're seeing. Is it me? Or do we see a shoulder? A head? Are we going to make a right shoulder? Are we going to continue to bump to the upside? I wish I had the 5-second candles. I'd show them to you, but I have to pay even more for those. But so far, so good. The divergence playing out exactly as taught. Exactly as I teach. Okay? Don't play no games with me. There's a lot of traders out here. They'll never be able to do this live in front of you with conviction. Okay? This is what separates the men from the boys. The girls from the women. The lifers from the fakers. Okay? Look at that big green candle that I predicted for you. Pumping. Pumping. You know how many times I gave legit calls too? Alright. Need I say more? Need I say more, man? Off the divergence, man. Called it right there. Strictly. Now, this is going to get up here on the 1 minute. It's eventually going to fold probably when it gets to this area. It's going to reset. It's probably going to come back down and retest. But you can clearly see shoulder, head, and shoulder. It's an inverted head and shoulder. Now you put your neckline. We should break. Now you get your, your measured move up here. And if you stick to the basics and you stick to what I teach you, you will become a profitable trader. Things will begin to work out for you. Now we're breaking the neckline. Now you're making a reality. You see things other people do not see. You see what I'm saying? Okay. There we go, baby. That's the music I like. That's the feeling I want. That's the movement. When you trade, you have to be in the zone. You got to be running on a treadmill. You got to want it. You got to feel it. You got to need it. And you got to believe in yourself every single time as we break that neckline. This is live trading. I wish I had a futures trade open right now. I should have opened it live because I would have showed you we would be pumping hard. I live for this. I live for this. Now, I might even get out of the trade now because I'm oversold on the 1 hour, on the 1 minute. You did your thing. You don't have to be greedy here. And then we'll get back into the trade when the 1 minute recollects. Back down here again. Okay, you don't want to ruin a good thing. So far, so good. It's a good move. Close the trade, get ready for the next move, or, position yourself at least. Now you can bring the stop loss to break even. That's the beauty of this trade. You got in here. Now you can bring the stop loss to break even. So when we position the trade, we would have got into the long right here. Somewhere in this wick, as we called the divergence, right? Let me show you what's going on. Let's show you the real trade in real time. So we position ourselves in here, right here, into the wick. Stop loss would have been, down here somewhere 1%. And we're playing 30x leverage, so that's 30% loss. Right? So, Now we swing the stop loss to break even. You see? Now we can't lose. Now we see where we go. And now we ride the trade. And this is how you future trade. You CYA at every last second you can. Okay? So far, so good now. Flagging out right now on the 1 minute. Right? And this is how you turn. Everyone else is looking at a dump right now, freaking out. We're trading futures on the 1 minute, getting busy. You see what I'm saying? Do not do this until you've learned the basics and begin to spot trade. But this is how you take advantage of a Bitcoin dump. Whenever I see a Bitcoin dump, I get excited now. I'm like, oh, it's a perfect time to get in on divergence on the 1 minute. It's going to happen exactly as I love it. And boom, ciao bella. And divergence really is a head and shoulder now, I'm learning. Shoulder, head, and shoulder. The left side is the divergence. Break on out to the upside, right? I can't make this stuff up. So now your stop loss would be a break even. You can't lose the trade now. You can't lose any money. Now you just get to be in a free ride. See if you get, you know. And 9 out of 10 times you might get stopped out. That's why I was telling you, probably take profit right around there. And that green candle was a good time to take profit. They'll come eat you alive. That's what they do. You know? But hopefully we hold this neckline. See the neckline that I drew? Hopefully we hold this neckline. Hopefully I'm not the only one that saw the head and shoulders. The algorithms are picking up on that. They're buying into the basic, kind of like a mini retest on the neckline here. Okay? This is Bitcoin trading live, my friends. Live. Just showing you positional strength for Bitcoin. Also going to help some of the USDT pairs. And this is actually going to be good, man. It looks like for the rest of the day, I didn't think the 1 hour would reset so fast. Okay, if you got into TFUEL with me, we're not up big, but I put in $2,500 last night into the TFUEL scalp at about 55. I'm up $48, not a lot, 1.93%. Was going to add another $2,500 into the trade when I saw, some support lines. So look at this, wicking off this line. It seems like someone else is watching the same line I'm watching. Okay. Can we break on out? You see, we're getting a little bit of resistance here. I would close the trade at the cross. Honestly, wait for it to reset again, and then do the thing again. All right. Live, a great meeting last night. Could you do a dive on MOO, please? Just in time, BJJ. Shout out to Just in Time, man. Much respect to you. I pulled the same trade on TFUEL instead of BTC. There you go. Okay, I see you. I see you, D. It's looking good so far. It looks like we're getting a double top up here. We can get a little push up now. The 15-minute. You trade the 15-minute now, and now you just ride. You could just switch back to the 15-minute. Don't even look at that 1 minute. Right? And you're hiding down here with the open, with your stop loss, and you should just be able to ride on up now. Look at that. We just got a big push up, too. And now you ride up. V-shape recovery, this right back on up a little, or best you can. Now you wait for the 15-minute to get overbought up here on the stochastics, and you get out of the trade. It's a simple trade. Okay? This should start curving up too. Start getting our momentum to change. 36.5. All right. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. And you're going to see now the altcoins are going to start coming back pretty strong, in my opinion. We're going to see some movement in these altcoins. They're going to start pumping up pretty hard. Okay? Why is that? Well, because they're going to follow the Bitcoin spread, and they all were pretty low. So this may be the nice time to get back into some of these coins. Dot down, I think, had its moment. Oversold. Let's look at it on the daily. Yeah, it's getting to be extremely oversold. So Dot had its time. Anytime. Now, let's take a look at Bitcoin on a bigger time frame. Let's take a look at what I see happening. I'm trying to calm the nerves of most people here in this market. Let's see where the big support is on the daily and maybe even the 3-day. Let's look at some 3-day support. So cool. We made these little trades in Bitcoin. We're going to erase the little trade, all right, for now. We can go back to it in a second. I hope you learned something there. That was live. You can't recreate that stuff. And this is why you can only learn this stuff live. Like, you can't teach that if it's not live. You can even teach a trade or you can't teach a trade. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's either happening or it's not happening. Okay? Now, when we look at the 3-day, we're actually coming up on the Stokes. They actually have some room to go. The daily, though, is just worrying me because the daily still wants to come down. suggesting that we got to come back down and at least test 35 and maybe even 31K. You know, the worst is we test 24,000, 25,000. See right here? This is just if we stay in this channel. This is just if we stay in this channel. So check it out. I'm going to recreate it all right now for you. It was the falling wedge that broke down. We seem to be in the channel like so. It is a falling wedge, bit of a flag. It's kind of a bull flag. On a smaller coin or a smaller time frame. Be nice if this ends up being the breakout. That would actually look right because we'd have our double bottom and we'd break on out. Right? Now if we break out from here, $78,000 Bitcoin. Now, probably the only guy online doing this right now, but I'm just giving you what the TA says. I'm not even, this is not my personal projection. This is what the TA says. TA says we'll go up 114% and go to $78,000. All right. Now, what's my, these are the two scenarios here. So look, we came up. We came down, we came up, we came down, we come up. We're going to come back down again, right? Possible? Or do we break on out now? You know? So, this is a big deal for me. This market structure here, we're going to look at it on the daily. We have daily support really strong at 35,391. I already showed you I can trade, right? If you're new to the channel, I already taught you that I got something going, right? I already taught you a little bit of how to actually make a live trade. So now I think you should get into the idea of how I'm setting up my charts. What am I doing? Watch the exercise at hand, okay? Watch the exercise at hand. It's great to be alive, isn't it? Every single day, whether it's bearish, bullish, it's great to be alive, okay? Treacherous out there though. 3669 back down again. Let's see. Now Bitcoin's coming down. It has to hold support here at 35,687, where these two candles closed, where that candle closed, where we wicked off of those two areas. Now if we don't, we come back down to 33,19098. Let me actually I can bring it down a little bit actually. Sorry. Bam. If we don't, something like that. Okay. Now, I wanted to see that we respected the neckline of this head and shoulders, and we're going to do a smaller time frame to look at that. 21-day moving average sticking out here on the daily time frame. We're getting closer to the bearish cross here with the death cross, the 50 crossing the 200. They are latent indicators. Usually the price drops first, and then we get the death cross, right? So we should drop, then the death cross, and then by then we'll probably bounce back on up. So they're not the best indicators technically. I'm more about the tightness and the wideness. I see indicators getting tight again. That tells me that we're setting up for a break to the upside, and it's going to take a little bit, but usually it's pretty good, Let's look at prior resets on the daily and just compare them to where we're at now with how the price is interacting with the moving averages. So like here was a kind of a bit of a dump action, right, where we had a cross and the price would drop nice. It made its way back up. And right now, we're kind of in one of these channels here. This looks very similar to what Bitcoin's doing right now. Right? And actually, right now, we're breaking the channel. Watch, I'm going to show you something. I'm going to take a fractal from here in a second. I'm going to go to like the 4-hour, smaller time frame. Where are you, price? Gotta love the music today. Like, this is my favorite type of music. Progressive house. I learned I'm a progressive house guy. It's got to be progressive. So check it out. We're moving up in a rising wedge here on Bitcoin. All right. Then it assumes that we fall out and do a bearish retest. That would have gotten all the shorts. They would have shorted this. And then right here, a bearish retest. So many people would have shorted that too. Amazing. And then we kind of break back up and move on out. And Bitcoin finds its way. It's quite interesting. It tries to always throw you for a loop. That's their plan here when it comes to Bitcoin. So let's take a look at this bars pattern and see if we have any similarities to the present day. To the present day. I'm just going to copy it instead of bringing it over there. Probably will be a little easier. Okay. Now right here, we're starting to break on out. So this is what I've been looking at here. Comparing it to this smaller upward trend line. Just bear with me, it takes me a second. Okay. So there's our initial drop. See how much it looks the same? We got the nasty drop and the wick. See that? Okay. Then we have this. It looks pretty much the same. You can't say it doesn't. We have a W action. Right? This looks pretty much there, even though they're not, kind of uptrend, downtrend. We get the dip. Well, you can even match it there. But I think it matches there pretty well. Like that. Look at that. And then Bitcoin flies on out. Just does a few little dipsies and it finds its way on out of the channel. And that's after a major nasty, that's what after the pandemic dip, like it crawled out. From the low, it never revisited that low again. It came low, but it never revisited that low again, and it made its way on out of the channel. Something to think about right there. Just, other YouTubers are not saying that. Think about it. When the person who invented the craziest inventions, they were the person doing things that other people weren't doing. So I believe the guy on YouTube, the person we find that's going to be somewhat correct about whatever happens with Bitcoin, is going to be unconventional. Going to be someone doing something that other people aren't doing. Right? And I'm not saying it's going to be me. But I'm saying I think my odds are higher if I'm looking at it from a completely crazy, unique, and different perspective. Yes, I'm using traditional oscillators, MACD, RSI, pattern trading, but I'm also kind of going on the idea, Bitcoin's pumping, man, and I would have gotten into the trade on that low right there and I believe here's the trade. So now I'm going to give you a trade for Bitcoin, 4 hour, because the 1 hour is now pretty good. And this is the same thing as the 15 to the 1 minute lock-in, right? 1 hour is getting extended. I believe we've hit our low. BST equals the best show on YouTube. Shout out to the $3.99 super chat from Ja Soleil. Shout out to Ja Soleil, man, my dude. So look, down, up, down, up, down. You think we'll go up? I mean, that's what these coins do. All right? Don't reinvent the wheel. Right? Don't change it. Don't make it too hard on yourself. Just trade what the market gives you. So right now, you would enter the trade. And none of this is financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor and do your own due diligence before getting into any single trade or project. Know that when you press the buy button, it's on you. No matter who you watch, what you did. And that's why you got to learn how to make your own trades. Right? Look, we're not going anywhere else than learning how to trade. We're learning how to trade right here together. So you could put a deep stop loss here of 4%. This is a great trade because this is a good trade, good risk reward ratio. So put the stop loss below 35K, right? If you actually right click this and hit the settings bar and hit inputs, it's going to give you everything. Stop loss is going to be at 35,420. Entry price is 36,838, right? And the target price will be 43,000. All right? And that's the trade you're going to go for BTC. All right? highly likely this trade will play out. And then we got Telcoin about to pop on the USDT pair. We have some other coins that I'm giving to my Patreon. So if you're in my Patreon, I'm going to teach you how to take advantage of this trade on Bitcoin. What altcoins are really going to start to pop? What makes sense for you, right? You cannot live in fear, and you cannot be frozen. You need to be ready to make a move at all times when you're trading, okay? As we keep it moving through the crypto space, we're going to get into Ethereum. We're going to get into all your questions. We're going to get back into the chat. I have not done a deep dive into the chat right now. Much respect to all you guys. Thank you so much for being a crypto lifer. Without a crypto lifer, I'm not a crypto lifer. There's no crypto life. Thank you for the air I breathe. Thank you for the energy I seek. Thank you for the life I live. Much respect to every one of you out there on Crypto Life for Trading, man. I love you all. I like the old school style stream. I'm working out today. I'm working out while I'm here. Let's keep it moving every single day on the live. I'm going to post this trade to my awesome Patreons. Love you guys. I like this playing from a position of strength. Only risk 3.8 to make 16.9. That's a strong trade. High risk to reward ratio. You're always looking for a high risk to reward ratio. 234 people watching, 122 likes. Do not tell me that I can't dance, I can't jump, I can't sing, and you can't hit the like button. Come on now. If you can dance, you can sing. If you can walk, you can... No, if you can talk, you can sing. If you can walk, you can dance. Old African proverb. You know what I'm saying? Get it moving, get it moving. All right? So check it out. Bam. I believe we're going to move to the upside for sure. That's what I'm seeing. Thoughts on Cake? We love you, Lifer. Pause. Death Cross done. Can we get a dance special at 10K subs? Liked, man. I love you. Shout out to everyone out here in the live stream. Thank you for coming on in and sharing your most precious asset with me. I appreciate you guys. Whose lyrics are those? Talib Kweli. Talib Kweli said that in his album. Shout out to Talib Kweli, man. Much respect. Okay, let's keep it moving like we do every single day. So, if Bitcoin's about to pump well, which I do believe we will, right? And I could be 100% wrong and they could dump on us. But right now I'm hoping that 1 hour will hold off as we dump a little more. But that 1 hour is about to get oversold. Still could push us down a little more. I'm hoping we go sideways here. All right, a little bit of battle action. Okay. And we hold this bottom trend line. So it's super important, of course, that we hold the bottom trend line right here. And then we hold where the stop loss is. We're getting wicked up right now. Good sign. It's a good sign. There's a battle right now at 36,700. You can see it. But highly likely we bounce. This is just the channel, and the channel will move. You don't want to overthink this stuff. And so highly likely this trade will break to the upside. There's a very, very good chance. Very, very, very good chance. So moving forward. Shout out to everyone here. If you want to do a deep dive in a coin, if you want me to look over your portfolio, if you want me to go into anything you want to know about, let me know. And what I want you guys to do is hit that like button. And also, if you want to send in a super chat, send in a super chat. I will use my expertise to go over any coin that you want. All right? Okay, moving back into the chat, guys. I'm going to spend some time in the chat. Love you guys so much. So what's going on here? Hi, lifers. I hope everyone is fine. I like that. Do you know Holochain, my friend? Yes, I do. I like turtles. Tony, yee. I need help. Shout out to Mint Guide. We all need help all the time. Whose lyrics are those? Can we get a dance special? Yes. That's near my liquidation. Yikes. Butt cheeks can crush coal into a diamond right about now. Yeah. Lifer, can you help a brother out? I need to single-handedly pump BTC about 2K. Let me out. Ah, man. LTC 35,800 is the bearish retest if it happens, I believe. Major financial dumps. Be careful, guys. Bitcoin's holding pretty good right now so far. We'll take a look at the Dow. Dow's dumping a little bit. Let's take a look at the Dow Jones. Dow Jones down 474, starting to fall out of the pattern that it was in. Let's take a look, though. It's still not that bad as we broke out of the rising wedge. See that? As long as the bearishness is if we didn't break out of here. We broke out. We went over this the other day about the Dow Jones. 1 hour is just coming down. The daily is about to boom. Look, the daily's oversold, right? And the weekly's about to get oversold too. It's coming down, so the Dow's going to have a slight correction, but then it's going to pump silly. Had a bad week. Let's see the weekly candle for the Dow. Down 3%. Wow, that's pretty bad. 34,000, right? It's sitting at 333. There's my number, 33,341. You know, if you're in the Dow today and you think what's left, I mean, 1 hour has a little more room to go. Pain ain't over, maybe 600 down in the loss, but you know what? Look how we came down. Look, this was a nice correction. We were still up here. This is a nice correction. We still up here. This is a nice correction. We ended up here. Nice correction. The Fed will continue to pump that money and continue to buy in. Not going to crash the financial markets yet, in my opinion. Just in my opinion. But it's definitely a down Friday. And Friday, I don't know if you guys know too, if you ever trade Friday in the summer, Friday in the summertime is the worst day to trade statistically. I can tell you how many dumps I saw on a Friday in the summertime. I'm telling you, many times. All right, ETH to 2K or a bounce. Your opinion about HoloChain. I love HoloChain. I think it's hot. Does 3 commas support Binance leverage trading? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. You can drag the little bar. You can do all the fun stuff. Just connect a futures account, get it going, and it'll open up a futures account for you. Yes. I can show you my Binance Futures account just to show you. If you go to the trading terminal, I believe, that's where you can trade futures. Or if you just change it to BTC Futures, like Binance Futures. See right here? My Binance Futures main account. Oh, it has 48 bucks. Right? So I could long, short right here. Conditional. Reduce only, right? How much leverage? 34x right there. 39x, 30x, 33x leverage. See that? Set the leverage. So let's say I wanted to make a BTC trade, 100%. 1,500 USDT in the leverage trading account? Oh, that's the max I could leverage trade. Yeah, they're saying off of what I got. If I do that, yeah. What alts do you think are following BTC closely? All the alts. Every alt in the game. But the most closely are, all right, I'll show you, are Link. Link is always going to follow BTC very close. Like to the T. So if you think you're going to get a bounce for Bitcoin, you'll get a bounce for Link. And look, shoulder, head, shoulder. We broke down. You know, you don't play against the pattern. And I was showing this yesterday in Bitcoin that we were going to break to the downside. Okay. Now you just hope we hold support regions for ChainLink. I can't believe ChainLink back to 21 after all its beauty. After all its beauty. All the way back up there to 53, man. Crushing it down 50%. So you want to pull a Fibonacci on, see where we're at here on this run. And we already had our horrible 88% retracement. We're growing back up on the lows. Having some resistance at the 0.618. You know, we broke above it, came back below it. Like to see us break up. But now we're kind of channeling here. You look at the daily. Daily still has room to go to the downside. So this is pretty bearish. Looks like ChainLink wants to go to the 886 or even further down. May want to short Link down. The daily doesn't look healthy. That Bitcoin trade I gave you, that's a temporary trade. I don't know, you know, now you got to look at dominance. Because honestly, Bitcoin can pump and the altcoins can dump. Or not perform as well. Right? Very sketchy time to trade, I'll be honest. High risk. Altcoins are high risk. Extremely high risk. Playing TFUEL because of the news coming up with the mainnet on June 30th. Right? You want to couple some news now in this period. You need everything you can to make a move. New exchange listings are volatility. Can you look after Matic? What do you think of Harmony? What about the huge head and shoulders we are in now? I've been looking at that as well, for sure. That's also definitely a possibility. 234 people, 150 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? Anyone catch Anchor on Gemini yesterday? Wow, arbitrage moment. Views on Matic. Support the Crypto Lifer show. Shout out to Michael Jordan. Thank you so much for that. Has ETH stopped falling? Do you think I'm so close to liquidation? That's why you shouldn't be trading futures unless you know what you're doing. Trading alts can feel like you're taking one step forward and 2 steps backward. I bought more 1 inch because it was down 3.18%. Blessing Lifer. Like. MultiVAC on KuCoin seems promising. I like MultiVAC a lot. I'm holding it. Everyone needs to watch the stream over and over again until understood. Share it to all your friends to spread the knowledge and the love. Much respect. Smash the likes. Yeah, no, what happened at the beginning of the stream was crazy. I should extract that and watch, trading leverage live or making a live trade with divergence, right? And now you see a little bit of divergence here on the Bitcoin dominance. So what does that mean? Well, you get an uptrend, but you have way harder of an uptrend here on the RSI. That tells you that's divergence too as well. Okay. This is the first time I've seen a red and I am calm. You got to be red at all times. You got to be calm at all times. Got to be calm at all times, man. Like a sniper. Sniper it. Okay. First time I've seen a ton of red and yeah. To watch the stream over and over again and understand, yeah, 34. You're the man. Shout out to Burgermeister, man. Shout out to Shri Vishnu. Can you look at Matic? We'll take a look at Matic. A bunch of people want to look at Matic. Has ETH stopped falling? Said Crypto J. We got to look at what Cal J said. He's about to get liquidated. What do you think of Harmony? I love Harmony. Inverse Head and Shoulders, nice. Alt buys. Love the Context X. Shout out to JC for the 199 super chat. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Shout out to Ja Soleil for the constant support. What else do you think are following BTC closely? Link always does follows it closely. All right. ChainLink. Let's see. VeChain follows it pretty closely. Like this now dwindling at 10, holding 10 real close right there. About to hit my stop loss there on an open, but I believe we could bounce off the bottom of the channel. See? Theta will be impervious. It's got the move right now. Theta's the one that I see breaking up. Still kind of bullish right now. Unless it breaks back into the pattern, then it will come back down. Which I said, these are your two ideas here for Theta. So it's going to break out and retest this area or come back down. Either one would be your buy zones. You're either going to buy at 9 or you want to buy here at 735 if you can. These are the two suggested ideas. If Theta can break on out, I see it going all the way up to $20. Still holding the pennant that it's in, and it's still holding the shoulder, the head, and its shoulder. That hasn't been negated yet. So all bullish tones for Theta are still continuing, in my opinion. Daily's still locked up, but you know what? See, that 4 hour needs to come back to the downside. But that 1 hour wants to get busy a little bit. So looks like we could get sideways action for Theta. TFUEL did really well and then just got sold off really hard. It's funny, but I said, can it break above this level? It came to that area, but it broke down, right? It has some more support right here. It has actually really strong support right here. Because look, rejection by these two candles, that wick to that area, we got very close. So we've hit it 1, 2, almost there, 3, and then we bounced 4. We should bounce right there with the support and resistance at 55. So far, so good. We did bounce a little bit. See if we can get that scalp. I mean, they sold the scalp off so fast. It's crazy how fast, right when we hit the target here. See this target? You have to just go to the previous highs and take your profits immediately in all these trades. It's crazy how fast they're just scalping people. It's nuts. TFUEL, though, I was still a faith that the mainnet is strong, and the mainnet for Theta is going to pump TFUEL, and it's going to pump Theta. And we have the pump is real because right now today is what? The 18th. That pump should last a while. It really should. Right? TFUEL giving back all the gains. Basically half of all the gains. Altcoins struggling right now, for sure. Definitely seeing a bit of pain here out in the altcoins. Let's take a look at total market cap. That's really going to tell us a story too. And remember, I had total market cap kind of following this trend, and we broke the trend. I said, look for a small relief rally. We couldn't get it. We got rejected. Came back down. We got the relief rally up here. Got rejected. Came back down. We should have continued to the upside inside of the channel. We did not. We could not get above this high here. Now, your hope is that we're making a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder, and that we form our way back up to the top of the pattern here. We are oversold on the 1 hour, good sign. We're very oversold on the 4 hour, great sign. Tells us that the pain should end right here. We should break back into the pattern. Can we put it in the pattern like so? Is this the trend line? Have to be like water, open-minded, Bruce Lee style. Never be stuck in one position. Never think it's going to be just one way. That's not how trading works. Okay? Could we do it here? Look. There's the shoulder. There's a head. And there's a right shoulder. Could be a great trade right there. And this would be the buy-in on the right shoulder. Aggressive buy on the right shoulder. For a move to the upside. Bam, like so. Be careful trading futures. Take a couple future tutoring sessions with a lifer. Trust me. He's definitely right. You get wrecked in 2 seconds. Nothing wrong with a bit of pain. Cheap prices to get in on. I agree, man. Love that Brute Lee quote, yeah. The collecting coin 4 days old and the price is only going up. Best use case for any crypto out there, acting as a crypto variant in freelancing marketplace called Fiverr. The collective coin, it really is they're using it in Fiverr? That's a big deal. I saw collective coin the other day. We didn't dive into it. So Link's going to move with Bitcoin. What else moves with Bitcoin, guys? It's like I know this and then I can draw on a blank. Link moves closely with Bitcoin. All the big boys. Like everything on Coinbase moves closely with Bitcoin. Ethereum's going to always follow Bitcoin. I mean, they're just like hand in hand until it eventually breaks down to the upside, breaks away. It eventually has its moments, but so far ETH BTC just kind of not the play. I feel like I'm overthinking everything. Would you recommend moving alts back to BTC? Love that Bruce Lee quote. VeChain is a strong buy. Be careful. I would recommend buying into things that you really, really want, we really believe in, and always having a stop loss, because this could be a bear market, guys. This could be a downtrend that doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you cannot, I don't want you to think this could be a bear market that keeps going down and down and down. It could be a bull market that's resetting and ready to go, 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 go. You need to have a plan in place for both positions. You need to be like, well, if we keep going down, what am I going to do? If we keep going up, what am I going to do? And can I handle each situation if I miss certain things? Like if I sell my VeChain at 10 and it goes down to 6, I'll be happy, right? But if it goes down to 9 and when I'm on my sleep and then it pumps back to 13 and I don't get in, will I be able to handle that? Okay? So you just got to make sure you can handle each outcome. You have to talk yourself through these things. Bro, you probably are. Just buy your top 5 coins and add them over time. Come back in a few years. Exactly. See, like, if you just go your top 5 coins and add them over time, like he just said, you become a multimillionaire. I feel that VeChain analogy. Yeah, I woke up early enough today to catch you live. Shout out to A2, AD. Shout out to everyone, man. Let's take a look at Matic for sure. And Matic is going to kind of... We're going to look at... Now you want to... Let me show you something. You're going to go to CoinMarketCap right now. I'm just going to teach you a little bit about how to fish now. Now you're going to look at, in the last 24 hours, right? What is up, what is down? So you're going to look at... Actually, I need more categories. Hold on. 10,000. Have you heard of decentralized freelance marketplace? The collective coin is really cheap now, 4 days after launch. Check us out. Hit me up in the DMs, man. Let me know. If I like you guys, I'll make a video about it. If it seems viable, if your project is awesome, I'll make a video about it. Okay, so XFin Network up. All right. Celo is up right now. Okay. Near Protocol. Hedera Hashgraph. Helium, right? And we're talking about Helium holding its own. I talk about Celsius being bear proof. They're back at our buy zones, though. That's where we bought into them about 2 weeks ago. Paxos, right? Which I believe is a gold, no, just a regular stable coin. It looks like Binance, True, right? All the stable coins. TFUEL, right? Phantom. So these coins are holding up better in the mix right now. These are the coins you want to look at. THETA, Sia coin, all right? Nano, right? And then it starts to kind of fall. Pancake Swap. But these are the strongest coins. Cardano, all right? So these are all the coins that are really showing, Filecoin and then, Algo. And then at that point, it's everything still down 6-7%. EGLD at 80, right? Shiba Inu is going to moon. Did I say XLM under 30 cents? Channel's better than BitBoys. Have you heard of decentralized freelance marketplace? Okay, so these are your positional strengths, right? So let's take a look at NEAR. Let's take a look at Hedera. Let's take a look at these coins and see what's going on with the chart. Now you can learn a little bit of something about what the chart means and what's going on. We'll also take a look at HNT. So I'm going to take a look at NEAR protocol, right? It's on Binance. Holding its own right now. See what's going on with NEAR. Now it looks just like Bitcoin. You see, they're all following Bitcoin exactly to a T. Why did NEAR go up compared to most other coins? Interesting. You could almost say it's like about to break out and got rejected by the top trend line. And it says it's only up 2.86%. In your genuine opinion, do you feel Pancake is a good buy? It's pretty damn low, but could have potential to do high gas fees on the ETH chain on other swaps. No, Pancake Swap has had potential. I mean, we wrote it from 60 cents. Send a super chat to my guy Crypto Lifer if you want a questions answered, and smash the like button for goodness sakes. We can do better than this. Shout out to everyone on the live stream. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, Mike Jordan, man. Yeah, 250 people watching, 167 likes. Can we get the likers up to the watchers, please? Much respect to you guys. So take a look here. We're getting our swing down here. We should get a break to the upside on NEAR. Starts to break on out. It's showing signs of bullishness on NEAR as well. If I had to trade anything, it would be the NEAR protocol at the very moment. Okay? As it's showing that it wants to possibly decouple and make a move off of Bitcoin. All right, NEAR protocol, just put it on your radar. It's running out of room and it's not dumping. Like Bitcoin dumped out of patterns. NEAR protocol is not doing that. Very interesting. I also see a pump coming out of Bitcoin. Don't be fooled by this little red action. These oscillators are resetting and looks like we're going to see some movement coming on up. All right. Mike, I super chatted. Pick me. Outlook on either this week. Who the is this guy? LOL. Sorry, McGregor voice. Can you look at Rune, please? What about my super chat, bro? What was the super chat about? Free calls on crypto, man. Get them likes up. Right? Lifer, kind of late with this tip, but check out RBT on PooCoin. I got in at 12, and it's getting in on Yearn Finance at $1. Similar tokenomics, one love. It's like getting in on Yearn Finance at $1. Similar tokenomics. RBT on PooCoin. Yes and no. I mean, similar tokenomics. Let's see what you're talking about, though. Keep looking at this LavaCake, man. Oh, as it slides to slide down a little bit. Continuing to slide. As there's only 23 hours left to collect this lava that continues to flip. If I go to home, it actually shows me that I have $49,993 in lava to harvest. However true that may be, can I buy a Tesla off the lava? I would love to. I'll know in 23 hours, guys. So we're going to see 23 hours from 11 a.m. right now is what? 10 a.m. tomorrow. So I'm going to harvest live on live stream. Let's see how much I end up making. Will I make 50,000? So you got to, guys, everyone who's watching right now, you got to come back to the live stream tomorrow. Will I make $50,000 tomorrow on the lava harvest? Or will I get canned? Will it become a scam? Who knows what's going to happen? Only time will tell, right? Only time will tell. I wish I could press harvest right now. Add to lava. Buy lava. Jeez Louise. At $7,600 a coin. It was just $9,000 yesterday. It could drop $2,000 in a second. I believe when I get out tomorrow, it'd be like $1,000 if I'm lucky. But even if I get, you know what I said? I said it would be $300. I said if I get $1,800 out of this, I'll be a happy man. So I'm just trying to set my bar really low. But right now it's saying I'm getting 49,000. But earlier this morning it said I was going to get 53,000. So we'll see. TVL locked is 14 million. We're going to run to the hills like flies, right? Like it's just going to be like. Now I went to the audit and I looked at that. And that was interesting, right? An emergency withdrawal. And then I was like, well, what happens with this like automatic burning, the lockup? So I hit the lockup. Now, we use harvest lockup based on time. Harvest is a unique rewards lockup mechanism used to limit the frequency of harvest. It's designed to prevent farming arbitrage bots from constantly harvesting and dumping, right? Now, the first harvest goes from June 11th to June 19th. The next one will be next week from June 20th to the 26th, and so on and so forth. So the biggest harvest comes tomorrow. It's going to be a big deal on Juneteenth. On Juneteenth, shout out to all my peoples who have been pushed down and brought down by nasty individuals throughout the world as we celebrate June 19th. Juneteenth tomorrow, man. Anyway, shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in, sharing your most precious asset with me, guys. And that is your time. Okay. All right, moving on forward. Let's take a look at what you're asking for. You're asking about PooCoin. Okay. Well, I got Dex Guru, even better, depending on what it is. Let's take a look. I'm going to have to let my family in. I believe they locked themselves out. Hold on one second. Why are you guys doing this to me? I have 250 people. My live stream was bustling. We just lost people now. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Okay. My wife, man. Why would she knock on the door and she has keys? Only women, man. I love my wife, man. Not only, I shouldn't say that. I love women. I love women. I'm sorry. I love all women in the world. But why, if she had keys, why did she knock on the door? I didn't know. She didn't know she had keys. I love it. I love it. Did you know you had... Oh, man. I hurt my foot, too. I banged it on a chair. Whatever. It's all good, man. No good deed goes unpunished. Right? So we got... You're taking a look. What coin is this man talking about? Oh, so it's on Dex. It'll be on Dex Guru. This guy is the GOAT. We lost people now. I know, man. I know. I walk out of a chair and boom, we were at 250, man. We went down to 217. That's depressing for me. As a guy who's always trying to grow and always be progressive and keep it moving, please tell the soul price. Thoughts on Luna Terra? We'll take a look at Luna. Okay, Lifer, kind of late with the tip, but check out RBT. Okay, RBT on Dex Guru. Let's see what it is. RBT, BSC. It has no liquidity yet, though. Be careful on this guy. It is a big, robust token. Is that what you're talking about? Interesting. I don't know. Shout, Matt, wanna now. I want to take a look at JEJUDOGE. Take a look at what JEJU's doing. It fell out of the pattern, came back up. Took the dump with Bitcoin, though, again. But you know what? So far, so good. It's consolidating pretty well for a lot of the other coins when you pay, you know, when you're thinking about how these coins do their thing. This coin's doing pretty well, in my opinion. JEJUDOGE. Consolidating pretty well. If there was Ryu logo, yep. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Let's keep it moving. Have you heard of... It's like my wife came home, I bumped my foot, and I lost my whole... I got in at $12. Mint and guide only. I got in at $12. How much is it now? I mean, $12, bro. I don't know what he's talking about. Mint guide, bro. You've been funny, man. Let's look at this CoinGecko. Wow, SafeMoon taking a big hit at 391. We could see that come back up. Modefi has been on my radar too as well. Someone asked about MOO recently. Modefi 169, $22 million market cap, 168. I like this coin. I like this project. I like what's going on with Modefi. It was on my radar even before. Chief, you were right yesterday about Polkadog. After your stream, it went up a whopping 400%. 5x my Benjis. Thanks a lot. Yeah, we got into Polkadog. Didn't I bought Polkadog? Let's see. Where did we buy Polkadog? We do so many things so fast. PDOG. It was on Uniswap. Oh yeah, I bought it. Remember, I bought it and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pay for it anyway. I was like, who cares? I remember this now. Let's go to Uniswap and look. I didn't buy enough though. I knew I didn't buy enough, man. Happens every time. I freaking 10x it. Let's swing it around here. PDOG I got. I got PDOG yesterday though. I know I did. Wrong network. It's always the wrong network. When you're on 100 networks, it's insane. Let's take a look at PDOG, Polkadog. Well, you know what? We got into it, and then right after we got into it, someone said, you know, guess who's talking about it? Your man, BitBoy, right? So I was like, all right, if he's talking about it, then bam. And look, yeah, we turned $40 into $400. Look at that. Remember, I put like $40 into this yesterday. Remember that? Now, you always got to allow. Pay the fee and get it done fast. So when it's time to pay, you want to allow these. So there you go, man. $40. That we 10x'd our money in Polkadog yesterday. In PDOG. We did a 10x or more. Put Convex Finax on your radar. Lifer, when I steered you wrong, bro. Bro, I bought in at 12 and it hit 121. You can see it on the charts. Hell, I'll even drop one of my addies and you can check on the BSC scan. No, I believe you, man. 93K, yeah, I remember that. I'm not saying that, Mint. We'll take a look at what you're saying. Felipe, yesterday, Lifer pointed out PDOG is an interesting project. I know, but I can't believe I didn't put more money in that, man. I put in like, maybe I put in like, remember, it was like, see the pending? I just can't stand ETH, man. Always pending, always hanging out. Let's take a look at the PDOG chart. It would be on Dex Guru, right? I mean, the premise was great. It had Polka in the name. I mean, there was a bunch of things why it would probably be hot. The website was insane as well. Yeah, so we got into Polkadog, right? I mean, it's 21 cents. Oh my gosh, look at this. Wow. So we got into this. This is the 4-hour chart. We got into this about yesterday, about 24 hours ago. We got into this coin. So we got in somewhere 17 bars, 2 days. So let's see. We got in maybe around here. 268%, 7 bars, 1 day. Yeah, so somewhere, we got in somewhere around here. Polkadog. At about 3 cents, and it's now at 21 cents, right? So we got into 7 cents, somewhere 3 or 7. We either 3x or 7. Who knows even at this point? Lifer, you even PDOG put on your whiteboard. PDOG right there, baby. PDOG, man. So it's another proof that this channel will make you gains if you keep it moving, man. Look at Felipe pointing out. Think Mint DeFi will check it. Yeah, shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Pushing forward on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Think Mint DeFi will check it. Think Mint will definitely check it. Should definitely make a video on the collective coin. Awesome use case. Decentralized freelancer marketplace. Going to be a very good coin in the coming weeks and months. He primed his audience the day before. I like a meme coin, but I can't say what the day after this is the meme coin. Smart man. He primed his audience the day before. I like a meme coin, but I can't say what the day after this is the meme coin. Smart man. No, that's not what we did. We went over it and wrote it down on a board in front of everyone and went over the website. Someone asked me to do a super chat on it. I don't know what that guy's talking about. Okay, shout out to everyone here on the live, man. Okay. Bam. I will watch this video after work today. It's full of very useful information. Thanks a lot. It was me who super chatted you to analyze PDOG. I'm so glad I helped you make some money. Yeah, you did, man. Remember? We made some coin. Not enough. I should have went hard on these little tiny crap coins, though. They go hard. I think PDOG's not done yet, though. I think it's actually... At 21 cents, I think this thing could go to like $1 now. I think this thing could do something crazy. I really do. You never know. PDOG. What do we buy PDOG, man? I'll find out one day. Import your PDOG. But it made sense. I mean, looked at the website. It made sense, right? It made sense. So I could swap my PDOG right now and get my 400. Just let it ride at this point and forget about it. I don't need $400. Just let it go. Maybe it'll turn into $4 grand. It could easily turn into $2.10. This is just the beginning for this coin, this PDOG. And it's actually showing some signs of strength. Little sell off there, but not too bad, right? Interesting. You never know. Will we find the next PDOG today, right? Let's take a look at what else we saw on, we'll go to Bogged, or no, we go to Dex. I personally go between Dex Tools and Dex Guru. They give it to me the best. They give you the information the best. So we're going to look at Rise, this Everrise token here, and see what it's doing. It's submitted to keep pumping. See, this thing is actually looking pretty bullish. Looks like you know, went up, down, but believes like it. Look, it's in an uptrend. Like it hasn't stopped its uptrend. It's forming a good trend. Honestly, as long as it holds that trend, it will continue up. Pretty chill here. I like it. Just subscribed and liked. I'll send you a DM about the collective coin soon. Shout out to Anthony Fernandez. Much respect to you. PDOG is a 5K cap that will be removed July 1st. Until then, price will skyrocket for whales to attack. Interesting. That will be removed until then. Price will skyrocket for whales. Lifer, you goofed on Sheeb after my March tip. I told you I'd find you another. RBT is it. Do it. I got into Shibo, man. In April, man, before March. So come on, bro. You goofed on Sheeb. I got into Shiba Uno in April, man, on April 18th. So how did I goof on Shiba in March when I got in on April? I actually got it in like sometime, I think like around April 8th, April 7th, maybe even April 1st. No lie, like I have someone that can actually back it up too. I was talking about Bitcoin Prime his audience, not you. Oh yeah. Lifer, you goofed on Shiba after my March tip. I told you to find another. RBT is it. Do I shimite my crypto homie? Do I shimite? I don't know. We'll take a look at RBT for sure, man. Pretty chill here. I like it. Just subscribe. Shout out to Mint. Only you've been here for mad long. Shout out to Mint Guy. Much respect to you. Let's clean up our curse words, gang. No profanity here. He primed his audience today at 36 circulating supply and has a really cool deflationary structure. If it hits $2.5 billion market cap like YFI or SafeMoon, that's a 94K per coin, my G. It just sounds like a pipe dream. You know, like, but let's take a look at it. RBT. But I told you in March when I got in, can you check your chat, bro? That's cool, man. For that vid. I know, but I was in before you, man. I was in before you. So I'm just being honest. I'm not even. I believe you said in March. I believe you. But I got in March, April, May. Okay, so you told me in March. You're right. All right. I don't know why. I shouldn't argue. You probably did tell me in March. And I probably didn't listen. I'm stubborn. I don't just do whatever someone tells me to do immediately. I'm like, let me find out first, right? That's what you'll find out about me. Sometimes it helps and sometimes it hurts. It all depends. Right? It doesn't make me perfect. So this thing's $58. You said it was $1.21. So it tanked, right? But everything's kind of going down right now. But you're right. Okay, you got it at $12. Still holding a 5x. Interesting how much it costs. All right, so I'll give you that right now. I want to look into this coin. I want to see what's going on. Let's see, RBT crypto. It's $58 right now. RBT, rebasing protocol. No, it's not that. Rimbit. No, it's not that. It's called Robo, like Robotuck or something, right? Everrise is set up to continue to pump. So it should just continue to pump and continue to rise. Yo, I saw smoke in the green, so my memory is back. March is before April, bro. No, April wasn't before. I didn't say April was before March, but he was saying like when did you give it to me? March 10th, March 12th? I was just saying like we got really close to the same time. Rimbit or Rabbit, which one is it? I don't think it's either one of those. It's like Robo something. Anyway, get me caught up in this nonsense. This is why I don't do this stuff, because it slows the show down. You get it? I was talking about like you took over the whole show now for this nonsense. You get what I'm saying? Like I think it's gonna be a big project, but we don't like. I don't want to spend a half an hour on it, right? Next time, just send me you've been around long enough, man. Send me a DM in my Telegram with all the links and say, here's the coin I want to talk about. And I'll go over it, and it won't take me an hour. On-chain data and BSE is only 36K. There's the site. Where's the Flare Spark drop? You think it'll actually happen this month? I think it will. Hey, what up, Mother Ever? Shout out to Tyler Hughes. Shout out to everyone in the live, man. Much respect to you, Tyler. Make us mods work. This guy's 40, man. Yeah, crypto just. When did you sell Shiba Uno? Bro, what's the project name? RBT equals. I don't know. He won't. He now it's like all like. Let's see. Let's look at the super chat. I think has it. There's a super chat way back somewhere. Okay. RBT on PooCoin, and it was on Dex Guru as well. Slowing the show down. It's ruining the. I gotta keep it positive. I gotta shake it off. It's just like it's weird, man. I get like energy forces on me. I can feel them like coming down with this RBT token. Robust token is what it's called. Robust token. All right. I don't think it's out on anything right now. I don't think we can find it yet. Robust token. Can only find it on PooCoin. It's a tiny coin right now. It's amazing to see a PooCoin coin that's worth like $60. Look, and now 58 to 60 seems to have something going for it. A little bit of a pump. Now, if the whole market pumps back up, this will pump with it. See, a lot of the coins are in the same scenario. They pump, double pump, and came down again. Interesting. I'm seeing that in like 10 different crap coins. It's all the same. Hey, can you take a look at AMP at bottom? Thanks. Shout out to Crypto Greg. We'll take a look at AMP real quick. This guy's taking a token not even out. Crypto Lifer, you're the go, baby. No, the token is out. Robust is out. Mint's been with us for a long time, man. Let's see. AMP. USDT. Okay. Mint was one of the first people I ever had watching me, honestly. So, one of the first supporters I ever had. I have to say that out loud. Yeah, I mean, we're coming back down to previous support, right? Funny, man, how they pump and dump these coins, right? It was on the top of the world. Everyone wanted to be an AMP. And then nobody wanted to be an AMP, right? So now we're going to take a Fibonacci pull on that and see where we're going with the retracement. We're right at the 618, right? We could get to the golden pocket in the 706. So I'd start put a limit order in at 72. I put another limit order in at about 81. See if it can hang. 80, 79. 72 and 79. Hey, bro, how are you? Start at the Stinky Gator Bug. I'm great today. Thank you so much for asking, man. Appreciate you, man. Great stuff today, Lifer. Thank you, Mish. Much respect to you. Can you take a look at CoinMe? Good entry. Okay, we'll take a look at CoinMe. I like that coin. Good project. So we're in the falling wedge. Let's take a look on the 1 hour. Look at some market structure. We're not oversold yet on the 1 hour. We could. We're making a loop in a second loop. That could be a possible bottom. You're looking for the divergence now, Crypto Greg. So we want swing down to swing down. We want to see a swing up to swing up on the RSI, and that's going to keep pushing us to the movement. That's going to get the the cycle to move back to the upside. It's going to change the trajectory of the coin, get it to bounce off of the 618 Fibonacci. So you do have some bullish divergence possibly forming. You're lacking momentum here in the bearish sense, as it's the momentum is falling off here. You want falling volume with falling price. That's also going to tell you a little bit of something. So here we go. Falling volume, falling price. We should get a break to the upside. Bit of a cup and handle kind of look. Not perfect, but, you know, slight. Half a cup and handle action. And are we retracing previous highs? Yeah, well, we're right there was our high, and we're hitting it right there. If we broke that, we would probably come back down to this 786 support on the Fibonacci region, which would be 69. That would be the absolute bottom for me, in my opinion, for AMP. After that great run-up, right? Perhaps you could review Wu Trade token, sir, if you feel inclined. Immediately, my friend. I like how you're more active than BitBoy and you're on longer. When I'm working, you're like my podcast. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Think second bottom? I believe we could get another bottom. Yeah, I would limit order around. I would dance around here. I would throw some orders in at 77. I'd throw an order in at 73. And I'd throw a Hail Mary in down here on this low at about 69. Even you could get a wick to 68 possibly, right? My idea. Let's take a look at the 4 hour and the daily for you. Yeah, 4 hours oversold. Can't get much information. The 1 hour is really all you need. Yeah, we could be in for a bottom right here on AMP. Possibility. You're definitely close. You're definitely somewhat close. And obviously, once Bitcoin pumps, it will take the USDT pairs up. And this one already had a big surge. All right, now you want to see where we're going to go. Well, it has a pretty big target because it's almost Elliott wave theory. I mean, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3. And that should pounce. I mean, at least back to this Fibonacci. If you took profit here at about 11, back at 11 or $8, 8 cents, I mean. So you go from 8 cents to 11 cents, 50% gains coming out of AMP. This trade actually looks tastier than most because it already did more of a dump than all the other ones. So it's like been dumping for days now, you know, at least a couple days. So now it's reset, ready to pump more in a way. So other coins are kind of chilling, and then they dump today with the Bitcoin move. And, you know, that's kind of throwing everything else off. So AMP does look nice right now. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Let's take a look at Wu Trade. Wu Trade. Watch AMP for a possible bottom here. Okay. I'm just writing that. Watch AMP for a possible bottom here. I'm always doing like 10 things at once, so that's why I typo so much. But no excuse for it. Just gotta slow down, honestly. Okay. Check out Shih Tzu on Uniswap. Okay. Fudge, 100 community driven and focused. Fudge. Check out Shizu Uno. Yeah, Shih Tzu Uniswap ETH network. Interesting. Always something crazy going on. Okay. Tell you, that trading room is out of control. It's so funny, man. The Crypto Lifer World Trading Room. People from all around the world, man. It's insane. So Doc on the BTC pair. Let's take a look at that right now. That's looking very bullish to me. And we gave you the trade here with the inverted head and shoulder, and bam, hit the target. Got rejected, came back up. Got rejected, came back up. Now can it hold new support? Pretty interesting for Doc. So Doc BTC holding pretty well. Not really caring about the rest of what's going on. Has big news coming out too. Let's take a look at Doc on CoinMomo. Teach you guys a little something too. How to track coins. How to find out what's going on in the space. You want to go to CoinMomo. And CoinMomo is going to have some good information. And you don't see this site isn't really I don't know, too popular. I don't see a lot of people talking about CoinMomo all the time, you know. Okay, so what you want to type in, you want to see what's going down, right? So you want to see some of the news. So you look at events, hit on events right off the bat. And then you could pick the coin you want, obviously, but we want to see the events going on. So we have TrustFeed token, all in blockchain Turkey here on June 18th. Sponsored by TrustFeed, this conference will bring together a major stakeholders in cryptocurrency in Turkey. World token, world airdrop. You must be staked by June 3rd and remain staked for the airdrop will occur on the 18th for the world token, which I've never even heard about. eBoost gaming rewards, Starship, Telegram, AMA, partner NFT, right? King Arthur white paper release. We don't even know. B King Xenon pay token burn. They'll burn $45,000 worth. Metalex, Open DeFi DAO, Anchor will have an AMA, Telegram will have an AMA, BitThumb Tycoon will be on BitThumb. That might pump this little Tycoon thing here, right? Red Panda will be on Biloxi, Red Panda Earth, okay? MCX DAS Kaiser Project 2. Gala will go on Bitmart. Celsius will have an AMA, okay? It's going to get juicy, don't worry. It's boring now, but usually there's some good news. Trust me. Modefi will be listed on KuCoin. Modefi will be listed on KuCoin. Honey Lottery launch. Pancake Honey, who have reached out to me. I want to talk to the Pancake Honey team. The Honey Lottery launch. Honey Lottery is launching Friday. 100 tickets will be given out randomly every day to DeFi Honeys who buy Honey Lottery tickets. Stream Protocol will be an L-Bank listing. L-Bank, I'm starting to see. SafeMoon Cash will be on the L-Bank listing. L-Bank seems to be a new exchange I'm seeing around. SparkPoint Wallet will drop on iOS on June 20th. That's a big deal for SparkPoint. SRK, we'll take a look at that. Reimagine V9, a game of chains, the world's largest blockchain education event for Algorand on the 20th. Ultra Network NFT Marketplace will come out on the 20th. That's a big deal. Senshu Inu, the dog park release, will come out on June 20th. So you want to look at this stuff and play the news. The news will help you. Neblio Historic Public Launch will happen on the 21st of June. Summer coming, summer news. A lot of news at the end of June, at the end of the quarter, coming for these coins. Modefi on KuCoin. Let's take a look at Modefi. We looked at it earlier today. We talked about it already. That's not a coincidence. So we want to take a look at that as well. Modefi. Okay. Okay, Modefi. All right. Crazy, right? There's a lot of awesome news happening right now every single day. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Chili's is partnering with the 76ers. Me from Philly, I'm in. That's pretty cool, man. Chili's and the 76ers, some awesome news. That's some awesome news. Doc also has news. So look, let's go to CoinMomo and type in Doc and see what's going on with Doc. And you want to use this to your advantage. You want to get in the habit of doing these things. There's so much to do in the crypto space to stay on top. I will teach you these things. I will teach you how to do it. Look, launch proof of stake testnet, proof of stake mainnet, right? Wallet cloud version and credential features all on June 30th for Doc. So big news coming for Doc. It's kind of why Doc is having a bit of a pump here for itself. It's got 2 more weeks about till the pump, 12 more days, right? And look at the pump that happened for Doc due to the news. So you play this news. Get in on June 6th and ride the news all the way up for Doc. It was at 0.6 and it went all the way to 9, right? So it did 50% so far based off the news. And this is in a market's kind of struggling. And you can see a bit of a cup and handle and break into the upside for Doc. And now it broke out of the larger wedge and continuing to the upside. I see Doc getting up even more. If the market can handle it, go sideways even, Doc can get back all the way up. If Bitcoin goes sideways to 19 cents, right? The high for Doc was about 18 cents, which I can't believe it. I remember getting into Doc at a penny. This guy totally ignoring me on BitTorrent. BTT. Can someone tell me if I'm crazy buying BTT? Let's take a look at BTT. And we're going to take a look at WooTrade as well. I don't ignore anyone. If I ignore you, it's just because I'm looking at something different. Right? My attention span is into so many different things. And if I don't stare at the chat. Remember that. I go and glance at it, and then I'm staring at the screen you're staring on. I might miss your chat. I might miss 10, 20 chats. It happens. I try not to, though. I try to do my best. I watched this video after work today. It's full of very useful information. Yeah, see, and then it comes back to the end. This guy totally ignored me on BitTorrent. Now, BitTorrent's on the low, man. On the super low. But it did bounce off the 886 Fibonacci. Came back up. Who knows if it can continue lower, though, right? This is a coin that has not, people played it for a pump. And now it's coming all the way back down to the end. How do you expect Sam to see every single message? Super chat helps, gang. Yeah. The guy, if I'm ignoring you, send in the super chat. You was going to show us Doc on there. Chili's is partnering with the 76ers. I just showed you Doc. So BTT, I don't like to catch a falling knife. Like, I'd like to see this show some market structure first. Like, bowl out. And, which, so far it is, possibly forming a bit of a bowl, but not doing that great. Super chatter, and he won't miss it if it's that important, people. Hey, I appreciate you. Thank you for saying that. It's very true. Very true. Okay, now. Yeah, so I don't know. Honestly, this is where I'm at a loss when coins just keep falling, right? That's when it's like you got to look for some support. If it didn't hold the 618, didn't hold the 786, coming back down, I mean, it could keep going, right? Nothing's guaranteed, man. And just because something's down doesn't mean it can't keep going down. Remember that too. Like, you don't want to be a fan of, oh, it has to come up because it's already so low. And so MTV, we're looking at this. Could it break this line? And when it broke this trend line, it was gone. Modefi actually exploded since January 14th. I mean, MTV, MultiVAC. I hold MultiVAC just to disclose that. But look, 100% gains out of MultiVAC and up 56%, still holding the level. And this is its previous support and resistance lines. So resistance, resistance, resistance. If MTV can hold this line and start to creep back up, it can start another movement to the upside. And it's oversold in the 1 hour, telling it may begin another move. Okay. MTV. I want to take a look at Modefi as well, which will be on KuCoin tomorrow. Or it is on KuCoin. Was it that today? Yeah, it got launched today. Modefi got launched today on KuCoin. Amazing. So it was as low as 173, and it sank all the way down to 152. Let's take a look at Modefi. Now, I was talking about Modefi. If you look at my live streams, we've talked about Modefi a long way back when. We'll still take a look at Hedera Hashgraph and Celo as well. Coins I've been seeing for a long time. Iron Protocol still in the mix. I thought that got like was a pump and dump or something happened. SafeMoon still in there. So SafeMoon trending, Shiba trending. Interesting how these are still the trending coins. And Sashnu Inu up 13%, 001. They must just had a good marketing campaign. They pumped this coin a little bit. Do you think ETH will pass 4K by the end of the year? Definitely, for sure. Would be good if I had money. XRP 30 cents soon. He's an Aries. Got to respect that from a watcher. Scorpio, LOL. Got to watch BitBoy and try to ask a question. I think he's on now. You can go and we'll see and be here. Sorry, I'm being impatient, man. Thanks for you looking at BTT. Anytime, man. Respect. Titan got rugged. Yeah, but was Iron part of Titan? You know? Take a look at Modefi. So it's down today. Back down to 160. The high for this thing was 493 on April 11th. It came all the way back down to a bottom at 155. Revisiting that area back now here with the listing on KuCoin. But honestly, I really like this project. I was looking at it a long time ago saying, you know, positional strength, $21 million market cap, $1.60. I just liked where it sat. I liked the project. Take a look at the website for you too as well. Every once in a while, I'll give you a free super chat. I tell you about it. Don't forget Epstein token. Is that really going to do well, man? Epstein token? I don't know, man. I'm not a fan of all this crazy stuff. I'll look at it for a second. Epstein token. No options. Ellipsis easy pump. That's so funny. Can you look at the mainframe? I remember mainframe. Epstein token. You can look at some of the tools too here, and look at the Sniper Bot Watcher. Tells you what's a scam. Pretty nice to know. Volcano Rise seems to have, if it's botted. I will tell you if it's been botted. Volcano Rise, Love Through Crypto, Volcano Rise. These look like botted. So these are botted. Telling you they're botted. Pretty interesting. And then most popular websites linking to KuCoin. Right? Most people linking that you're going to know they're looking it up. If they're looking it up, look up Epstein token brings bad karma. Everrise, most viewed token. Everrise, Mars token. Gamer. We're still holding our Gamer. Moonmaker. Pangea Ocean Cleanup. POC. That actually may have legs, man. It's interesting. Baby Doge too. That's interesting. Baby Doge and this Ocean Cleanup. They were both. And Football Stars actually was hot too recently. But just all it did was dump. Let's see. No. 10-minute chart. Let's take a look at 30 minutes. I don't know how people grow beards. I grew a beard years ago, but every time I grow my hair just a little bit, it's so irritating. Like, I can't wait to take a shave off. Stay with BTC, taking a dump again. Live, Bitcoin crashing live. 34, not crashing, but yep, starting to dump again. It's back to that 1 minute. Let's see what happened with that divergence. Sometimes it's bigger divergence now. So there, this could be the divergence here. A swing down. See it? And this swings up. Tells you that the trend should continue to the upside. That should have been the low there at 36.3, right? Still holding support now. And again, man, it's just that 1 hour needs to play out. Just pushing down. Now we're low. I mean, that's it. That's it. Trade's still completely valid, right? Remember I told you to hide out here below 35. Ride this trade up to 44K. Trade's still completely valid. Nothing wrong. Take a deep breath. Bitcoin's not crashing. Everything's good. We actually have a beautiful trade on our hands. Think about it. You make good longs on days when things look shady. You make good shorts on days when things look great. You don't, you should be longing in when things don't look too well. That's how you know you're making a good trade. Is Bitcoin at 24.5 realistic? It is possibly realistic. Yeah, it's possible. I'm not going to say it's not. I'm not going to moonboy everybody and tell you it's only up all the time. Do you think ETH will pass 4K? Yes, I do. It's too late for Everrise? I don't think so because they got it into contract. I have a coarse hair on the face and soft hair on the head. Pause. Can you take a look at EOS EPSTEIN token on CoinGecko? It is creepy even to just look at it. It's just kind of weird for me a little bit. Oh, so I would have went to Dex Guru for that, or Dex Tools. It's either Dex Tools or Dex Guru. It's one or the other. So you got your Dex Guru open, and then where are my Dex? There you go. Can you do it by address? Sometimes, man. It's weird not coming up. Music soundtrack, I love it. What are you listening to? Just awesome music. My box, don't you have a browser? What the tea? Hey, you guys should be sending these as super chats. Growing a beard once past itchy phase, it's like runner's high. Yeah, do you think ICP will recover? I don't know, man. That thing got beat down to the ground, right? Insane, man. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in, sharing the most precious asset with me. So we seem to peak at about 11. That's when we peaked at 250 viewers, and then we kind of calmed back down to 163. 215 likes on the live stream. Much appreciated to everybody. Love you guys. Thank you so much. This is just a place where you find gains, make gains, do your thing, right? PDOG holding its own, man. Doing its thing. PDOG, man. Run it on your radar. And make sure you get a whiteboard, man. I have a whiteboard full of so many awesome things. Okay. I sold all my HUP. I told you guys that too, right? I think you know. I think you will love Fudge token on BTC, the ETH killer. Fudge token. Fudge token. Actually, someone just posted that in my group recently. It was you, right? You were the Fudge token guy. Was it you? Were you spreading fudge? He was spreading fudge. It was him. Oh, he was the fudge guy, right? 100% community driven and focused. Fudge token is the most talked about altcoin project. It's the high-tech blockchain-based digital currency broadly similar to Bitcoin and Ethereum, but with some exciting and remarkable clear distinctions. It fixes many issues that most altcoins face and richly rewards the community through continuous token burns and hugely monthly free token distribution to all holders. We are heading to the moon. As featured on ABC, NBC, CBS, and Fox, they went on the news. How? When? Fudge. What? Who and what is Fudge? Forever deflationary supply is a decentralized digital currency similar to Bitcoin and Ethereum, with key differences. We want to fix some of the problems, one being price volatility that are common in most digital coins. Safe liquidity. LP tokens are burned and liquidity is locked forever. Ownership renounced. No one has control over the token contract, so no malicious actions are possible. Buy tokens now. Fudge token. Just get it because we're going to tell you to get it. We're going to make an NFT farm. We're going to make a charity wallet. We're going to give money away. We're going to do this. We're going to be like every other coin in the game. I get bored of these guys. They're all the same over and over again. Sign into your Fudge account. I'm all set. I'm all set. The second I have to make an account, I'm done. I'm out. Because I came here for decentralization. You know what I'm saying? That turns me off immediately. Is Unsafe Moon worth a look at? He said it's going to kill BTC and ETH. Yeah, right. Let's get a look. Look up Cuckcoin. My wife's boyfriend told me about it. Oh, come on, man. She's so stupid. Why are you doing that? That's kind of funny, though. I have to admit. Hup in and hupped out. Yeah, I hupped in and I hupped out for sure. For sure. Let's take a look at Hup right now, where it's at. I believe Hup's got legs, though. But let's see. Did I? Yeah, I got out of Hup at the right time. Right here in this. And then we would have lost it all. Got into Hup like somewhere down here. Rode it up. At one point turned 2 BNB into 5 BNB. Got out with about 3.98 BNB. Was like, all right, I'm done. I'm all hupped out. You know. Then I flipped the Hup into EverRise. You know. Into Rise token. Let's take a look. If they got Rise here. Cool thing. You can always go to PooCoin, right? This is what I do sometimes. And what you'll see is, and once you put in the contract address into PooCoin, or even if you just find the coin, right? I have this actually bookmarked. I don't know why I'm playing with it. In other, but once you see what's going on, right, and you see what's happening there, you'll look like Rise. You want to type in Rise, which is EverRise, right? It's got the contract address, but the contract address comes up right up here. See? You can grab it right out of the browser. This thing is set that no two sells can happen at once in the contract. Two sells cannot happen back to back. So like a buy has to come in before someone can sell again. You get it? So it's written in the code that you can't lose money. Like, it's kind of crazy. This thing should continue to the upside. It really should, but you know, who knows? Anything is possible, right? But that's the idea behind this Rise, right? So then you come here. And maybe I paste in the contract address and we go for a little look-see. On Bogged. I'm using Bogged Finance. I'm using Dex Guru, and I'm using Dex Tools. To me, that's all you need. Yeah, that's like a bullish pennant, in my opinion. Like, this is like forming exactly kind of what they say it's going to form. So let's take a look. That's why I think this token's pretty interesting, honestly. And it is a crap, you know, micro cap coin. But it's set up to consistently go up because no two people can sell it together. We should never be able to see two sells at once. And look, you don't. Look, there's a sell, two buys. A sell, a buy. A sell, a buy. A sell, a buy. You can never see back-to-back sells. Look at it. No, they claim that they wrote in the code. I'm laughing right now, but they claim in the code that you can never see two back-to-back sells. And so far, look. A sell, buy, two buys, 3, 4 buys. A sell. So this is just going to keep going up. Like, I don't see how it's going to stop going up. It's kind of crazy, like, but it's set to go up. It's pretty weird. Am I wrong? It's pretty crazy. So I put some money into Rise for this reason. $700. So I took my profits from Hup and I put them into Rise. See how we're doing that? I sold Hup for a double. I put my profits from Hup and I put it into Rise. Okay. Let's take a look at 100x if people are still into 100x token. But, you know, Rise looks very interesting to me, honestly. And look, this can have 3 sells in a row. Bunch of buys, but wait, a lot more buys here. But this thing is down. I bought it somewhere down here hoping it could recover, though, so no worries. No worries. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream, 11:48. We're going to run on out of here. Let's take a look at the news, see what's going on, any craziness. Mark Cuban got himself jacked, and now he's screaming for regulation. I need regulation. I lost all my money. No. It's what happens, Mark. Is the Bitcoin bull market over? Game over. You never know, man. That's what big YouTubers are trying to say now. Anyways, I want to look at a smaller time frame for PDOG. I want to see how PDOG's doing on the smaller time frames. PDOG also looking a little bit bullish to me. Let's look at JEJUDOGE. We want to see your Irish accent again, please. I can do the English accent, man. I can do the English accent a lot better. I'm not around enough Irish people to do the Irish accent. It's more of an English accent. I can be super Boston, though, or I can be New York. Hey, listen, kid. You go around the back of the... Hey, listen, kid. I want you to do 2 things. You can get in a group, huh? You gotta do 2. You gotta go around the back there and grab a bag. Throw it in the trunk of your car. Go near the brook, underneath the Dumbo. Go in the Dumbo underneath the Brooklyn Bridge there, eh? You know, toss it over there into the East River. Say good riddance, over there, all the way from the Netherlands. Thanks for everything. Shout out to Joe's Dunkirk. Real estate is a huge bubble in Canada. You think Bitcoin is going to drop more? Bitcoin short squeeze. Bitcoin is doing just fine. Yeah, I believe him. I'm right there. There could be a Bitcoin short squeeze for sure. Penny market of crypto with just 1.3 trillion. Cap is dying. Let's go around the blockchain. And I got to get out of here. I got a meeting in a few hours. Whose car are we taking? Best line in any movie ever. Right? Try an Aussie accent. The dingo ate my baby. Hey there, we go down on under. The other day I was out there looking at... The Australians are funny because they use certain words. Certain words, they just go way off. Like, they're just like... The Australians are hilarious. All right. Legend. You're legend, bro. And OZ. Legend. They like using legend, I noticed. Legend. Damn, man. So, look, another trade that did not work out. Not all my trades work out. If every single trade worked out, then I wouldn't be a trader. I would not be a human being. No single person makes every trade work out. That's impossible. What you want is a risk-reward ratio that makes sense, and you want to be able to shave away at the different, the different percentages. So if you're going to risk 10, you want to make sure you're getting 30, 40. Like, you want a 3-to-1 risk-reward ratio or more, right? Cup and handle that did not break to the upside. VeChain against the BTC pair too. And look at that though, just a higher low, kind of getting ready to get busy. I'm seeing some signs that the market is showing me that we're gonna start making a move. When people don't believe we're bullish, it's always when you think it's gonna continue down where we start to move up. And it's the same. It's always when we go down when you think when we keep going up. Everybody that feels funny right now, that's how you should feel right before a big pump to the upside. You shouldn't know it's going to come. They should be playing games. But right here, I bought the bottom of the pennant, VeChain BTC. So if you just play the same things over and over again, this signals me to get into the trade. So you'd want to get in at that area right there. You want to ride out right there all the way up. 132% gains and put a stop loss at the previous low. Play games with the bottom of the trend line if you'd like. Previous low safer, 14% to gain 129%. 8.83 risk-reward ratio. Already done the math for you. Looks pretty sweet. Okay. VeChain BTC. Now we take a look at Bitcoin, and it gives us the news. We can just see what's going on in the markets today. Dominance also pumping, so that's not good for the alts. If dominance pumps, it's not good for the alts. It seems like it's coming down on the 1 hour, though. But remember that. Not good for the alts if dominance pumps. Not at all. Okay. Last thing, we're going to take a look at BTC. And then you can get a news sector here on TradingView. It's really nice. They kind of have some couple news. Try to go through what's going on connected to that asset. All right. Got some news coming. We got some news. I see some bullish sentiment here. Okay. Bitcoin indicator shows oversold levels bounce back in the offing. That's what I'm telling you guys right now too. Oversold on the 1 hour, oversold on the 4 hour. Highly likely that Bitcoin pumps from this position. You probably want to get in here around 36K even, 36.3, any time around here. It's the bottom of the pattern, man. It's highly likely it's going to break up. BlackRock is buying every house in the U.S. market. I know, that's creepy, right? I was looking at that the other day. So creepy. Not good. Thought you were an Aussie when you said fish and chips, man. Fish and chips. Fish and chips. Bro, that's New Zealander. Oh, my God. Oh, grab the chili bin for some VBs. This guy needs to be banned. Ban this guy. Who? What guy? Showy ain't Kiwi. Showy ain't Kiwi? Thanks for the amp call. Got in big at 080. Gonna ride up. Every time you make a call, the market hears you and responds. Could you take a look at EOS, please? Thanks for the amp call. Gonna go in big at 80 cents and gonna ride it up. Every time you make a call, the market hears you and responds. Thank you. I appreciate you, Crypto Greg. Crypto Crusade. Could you take a look at EOS, please? I want to get into the news, man. Bitcoin indicator shows oversold levels bouncing back. Bitcoin miners from China. Miami mayor offers them a new home and nuclear power. Miami mayor wants Chinese Bitcoin miners to relocate to the city. City to offer cheap nuclear power for the miners. Miners are fleeing for government crackdown in China. China hasn't been a good operating environment for Bitcoin miners for years. But the situation has never been worse than it is today. Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies have been illegal in China for years. That's not true. Despite being banned, miners have been operating under the radar for years, but things went further south in May when the government launched a crackdown. Now, Bitcoin miners find themselves without a secure corner to run their operations in China, forcing them to relocate to other countries. That's where the mayor of Miami comes in. Francis Suarez is doing his best to get the relocating miners to set up bases in Miami. He said as much during an interview. Huge news. Gassing up the safe Lunar yacht. I'm going to pull up in my dinghy. Hilarious. Float like a butterfly, trade like a G. Hi, could you take a look at HOT? Wow, we're going into the news now, but I will in a second. 148 people watching. Actually, no, wait. That's someone else's stream. 174 people watching. Can we get the likes? Can we get the watches back up to 200? 230 likes. Wilson in hand, baby. Shout out to this channel. Lifer is great. I learned so much from him, and so is chat, man. Much respect to Michael Olin, man. Appreciate you, man. Here we go. Is the SEC really confident it has a case against Ripple? It's been 6 months since the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission first charged Ripple Labs with illegal securities offerings. While the same is well away for being resolved anytime soon, what has been done is fueled and cultivated a host of opinions on the same, both legal and otherwise. Attorney John Deaton, that was horribly written, has been one of those sharing legal opinions online, with Deaton having already been in the news thanks to his filing of the motion to intervene on behalf of XRP holders in the aforementioned lawsuit. While Deaton has always argued that both the SEC and Ripple Labs are in no position to represent the class of XRP holders, he has been representing like the defendants in the case. Deaton has in the past asserted that the regulatory agency was wrong to take San Francisco-based firm to court. He's saying, oh, you support these holders, but I support the holders, and what you're doing is wrong. What you're doing is flat out wrong. Right? Thanks for the advice this week. Have a good weekend with the fam, Sam. Shout out to Ray, man. Much appreciate you. Thank you very much for the super chat. You're frozen all your voice, I hear. Even though the Aussies are upset. Oh, you're frozen all your voice. Don't worry, you'll be back. Even though the Aussies are upset with your accent, I think I sound spot on. Enjoy the show, man. Awesome work. Well done. Oh, the Aussies weren't happy, right? I mean, I can't do an Aussie accent. Jay Castell, basing the saying oranges and Howie weren't securities. In Telegram Howie, there were actual purchase contracts involved, and the court said even the contracts themselves aren't the securities. Too many in crypto community in the belief the SEC case may be faulty resonates on too many levels. In fact, it can perhaps be argued that it is something the agency recognizes as well. Consider these recent developments. For instance, for starters, the SEC via a recent filing told the court presided by Judge Netburn that a loss in the said case would have consequences far beyond the present scope of the case, since future defendants will be able to look back at Ripple's defense as a presidential. Right? They could actually use that. Can you look at Pixel Inu? Maybe we could. Even though the Aussies, at the end of the day, you don't file the most significant enforcement action in modern history regarding the hottest topic in global finance and walk out the door the next day. It stinks of corruption. At the end of the day, all of this just conjecture with no party certain of which way the court is likely to rule. According to Deaton, however, the pendulum will swing the defendant's way if the court follows the existing precedent. He added, even though people have called for a Ripple test or a modern test than Howey test, right, when applied to the digital assets, make no mistake about it. Under current law, Howey and Telegram, XRP holders win. Regardless, man. Crypto Greg, as you are, God bless. Crypto Greg's the best, man. He's the best. Hell yeah. Illinois plans to become a cryptocurrency financial center. The CMEs, man. Illinois creates a Bitcoin mining camp. The state seeks to create a trust project with banks. Chicago and Illinois marks a milestone for the digital age by promoting mining. The capital city has long supported the crypto market by letting Bitcoin ATMs settle. Besides that, one of the largest crypto mining fields in the Midwest resides in Chicago. All the way in Chi-Town, baby. With future regulations, without the support of central authorities, cryptocurrencies have grown in Illinois. However, all this has happened when virtual currencies go through a stage of loss, increased regulation by the Chinese government. However, not everyone supports the cryptocurrency. For example, Warren Buffett, a billionaire investor, classified them as a hoax. However, this has not stopped the cryptocurrency takeoff. You know, he's invested in a bank that's investing in cryptocurrencies, so they're using old news. So that's old. Besides linking banks to cryptocurrencies, Illinois seeks to create a broader crypto ecosystem. Supporters in the state want him to be remembered for being the cryptocurrency's promoter in the United States. Who to be remembered? Kraken Exchange. Besides linking bank accounts to crypto, Illinois seeks to create a broader ecosystem. Supporters in the state. According to lawmakers, Bitcoin ATM's adoption was a first for the state, but this is not at all. Among the future projects, education about the cryptocurrency market is sought, so more people use them. In addition, courses will be given out on the crypto market in search of the business to grow. This is a space you can get in, man. There's going to be free education to help you start a business. I'm telling you right now, this is going to change many, many people's lives. What does the upcoming death cross mean for Bitcoin now? We went over that, and we'll talk about it ourselves. I don't think we need to read an article about it, in my opinion. Justin, Goldman Sachs becomes the first major U.S. bank to trade Bitcoin futures. As reported by CNBC, Goldman Sachs has started trading Bitcoin futures in partnership with Mike Novogratz Galaxy Digital. Of course, who used to work at Goldman. You know there was going to be a connection. The news is big as it opens doors to Bitcoin trading for major banking clients like hedge funds, pensions, and family businesses. Banking support is very crucial for Bitcoin's adoption as it provides various institutions a trust mechanism to invest and trade. Not only this, investors will now be able to utilize a derivative arbitrage opportunity and Bitcoin structured notes, according to Damian Vanderbilt, a former Galaxy partner who joined Galaxy last year. He believes that more and more institutional involvement will make Bitcoin less volatile and make it safer for the retail investors. The step by Goldman is expected to be followed by all the major banks as clients demand Bitcoin-based investment options more than ever. Huge deal, huge deal. Bitcoin miner Hive Blockchain heads to the NASDAQ. The Canadian mining firm will list its common shares on the exchange. Hive Blockchain to list on the NASDAQ. Hive excited to announce today that it has received an approval to list common shares on the NASDAQ Markets Exchange, where it will begin trading soon. Hive will also retain its listing on the Toronto Stock Exchange Venture Exchange, TSXV. Wow, big news, man. Hive trading on the NASDAQ. Billionaire calls for stablecoin regulations after Cuban Missile crisis. Just over 24 hours ago, Titan collapsed from $65 to almost nothing in a span of a few hours, with many investors taken aback by its unanticipated depreciation on the charts. At the time of writing this, Iron Titanium token was trading at 0.000. And remember, you guys told me someone was pushing that on the channel, and I sideswiped it. I said, you know what? I don't know, man. I'm not into all these things. It takes me a second. I said, I don't get into everything, right? So, and we sideswiped Titan. I told nobody in my group to get into Titan, and we did not get hit by Titan. Not at all, right? So guys, don't worry. Have no fear. Crypto is here. Hedge fund billionaire Steve Cohen says he's fully converted to crypto. Are you kidding me? Point72 asset manager boss Steve Cohen is fully converted to crypto, according to his recent interview with Stray Reflections founder Jawad Malan. I'm fully converted to crypto. You have to pay to learn. There's no way around it. You can talk all you want, but you've got to get in the game. Cohen, whose net worth is estimated at $14 billion, claims that he doesn't care about the Bitcoin price since no one actually knows when it's going to go up. The legendary hedge fund is mainly focused on disruptive potential of the blockchain technology. Despite the total crypto market valuing hitting $2.5 trillion back in May, the New York Mets owner believes that he's still early. I'm not going to miss this. I've missed the first part, but I still feel like I'm early. I may look foolish initially, but accordingly to earn the game. And then when you're confident, take it to the next level. Wall Street titans are betting on Bitcoin. Cohen's bullish comments about crypto are not necessarily surprising. Last month, Bloomberg reported that his firm was readying to enter the sector. For now, it's unclear how most sector traders, had they listened to the Crypto Lifer, they would have entered the sector back in September, and they would be up so big it would not matter. How is one guy, me, a little dude in his house, making better, quicker, faster financial decisions than these hedge funds? You were late, but at least he admitted he was late. Sometimes having that much money means you don't have to move too fast. So he can be late. It's okay for him to be late. He can move in the space and change the whole space any way he wants. Shout out to Steve Cohen. Shout out to billionaires getting into cryptocurrency. Shout out to all my crypto lifers. We're going to end the stream here. Thank you so much for coming on in. Sell before it's too late. This guy. Tito Smileys. How are taxes in the U.S. for the selling and staking? Talk to an, I lived in Joliet and went to college in UIC. Lived in South, down now. Shout out to Zentians. Much respect to Zentians. Always giving big time super chats. Remember Zentians came through with you gave me $100 on your birthday or something. I'll never forget that, man. Shout out to people and shout out to all the love. Shout out to every person here. Thank you for the super chats. Ray, I'll see you later. About to leave my house. Love you all, man. Guys, have a wonderful day. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. It is Friday. Remember, I will not be live tomorrow morning. I will be live tomorrow night at 8 p.m. So this is the longest gap you will go without me. Then you'll get me 24 hours, and then you get the quickest gap without me. You'll see me on Sunday night, and you'll see me on Monday morning. Bam, 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 bam. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. At the end of every live stream, if you're new here, I say 1, 2, 3, crypto is life. Get out the live stream window. Get ready to hit that end button and end the live stream for everybody. Thank you for coming on in here and having a wonderful day with me. Thank you for all the love. You have to come back tomorrow for LavaCake. Oh, yeah. I might come back tomorrow just for LavaCake. You guys are hilarious, but I may have to do that. Thank you guys so much for the love. Thank you so much for the support. I say it all the time, but I'll say it again. I don't think you can ever say thank you enough. Crypto is life. We're going to say 1, 2, 3. Crypto is life. There's nothing else. Don't play yourself. And for now, you're on your own. I'll see you guys later. Crypto is life. If you're in my Patreon, you're never on your own. You'll see me in the Telegram group later on today. And I'll continue to post charts and keep you updated with Bitcoin. Thank you guys so much. Crypto is life.